Hi, Tisa. Just going to give everyone a couple of minutes to pop on. Hi, Anna. Oh, sorry, not Anna, Amy. Oh my goodness, sorry. And I am wearing my glasses, which that's pretty bad. All right, I am just going to grab a couple of lettering options and then I'm going to get started. Just want to see. Hey, Janice, you were able to pop on even though you're in a new office. I'm excited that you're here. There is an orange. I could use orange, yellow, and I think this guacamole. I'm gonna pull out two sheets. Okay, let me get these off my desk. I don't know what color I'm going to use for my title yet. It's going to kind of depend on what other papers and colors are near it. But I have the letter scrambles in guacamole, bell pepper, and orange to kind of pick up on some of the colors that are in this collection. This is the Fur Baby Dog collection from Simple Stories. Oh, hi, Lisa. Oh, I'm excited that you're here. And Amy, yes, there's doggy paper. So today I am going to be working on one of the mini crop challenges, which is to scrap lift one of Michelle's layouts. So I chose this layout that she posted. I thought it was adorable. I love that it's like a little grid, but it's kind of like and I'm not saying this in a negative way. It's like a messy grid because it's not like the papers are a little bit misaligned, like they're not a straight grid. So I think this is really fun. And of course, I am also going to scrap lift the type of dogs that she did, and I'm going to scrap lift her pugs, and then I'm going to scrap my pug. So this is what I'm doing today. I pulled out the Fur Baby Dog, and these are just 4 random pictures that I took of Luna back in last summer in June. So here we go. Let's get started. So I have some white cardstock as my background like Michelle has. I pulled out a marker because I really like the idea of the stitched border. And then I'm just going to kind of follow what she did. I'm going to do 4 photos and then lots of embellishments. So here we go. Yes, it is a really fun grid, right, Rosie? How you doing? I feel like I haven't been online in so long because April was such a busy month, and then May has been such a crazy busy month so far that I haven't really been online a lot. I'm just gonna get my I hope this didn't dry up on me. If not, I'm gonna have to pull something else to use to make my stitches going around. How has everyone been? Have you guys all been working on the mini crop challenges? Let me see. I might just have to use a gel pen if this marker is not going to work. It's like I can see that. Oh, I see. I think this is not the one I started using. I think this is a new one that needs to get the ink down. Let me see if I have one of my other ones in here. If not, I will just use a gel pen. No, oh, here's a black marker. I can use this one. Hopefully this one still works. This is like a super old Chamel marker. Let's see if this still works. Nope, that dried out. Oh my gosh. Today's going to be the day of me not having a black marker that I can use. All right. Okay, we're just going to go with a gel pen then. Life be life, and yeah, that's for sure. And it's now what they call jokingly Maycember at school, because May is like just as busy of a month as December normally is, with all the kids doing all the school things. So yeah, plus we had a wedding last week. My boys were both ring bearers and my husband was the best man, so we were participating in that and getting ready for that. I'm very much looking forward to the end of June when things start to settle down. Soccer will be over. No school. We'll still have karate, but that's okay because karate during the summer is all indoors and it's nicely air conditioned. Oh, but what I was saying is that I haven't been creating a lot, and I was a little worried before I started today's live. So actually yesterday I had signed up for Chamel has a new class. It's actually a reboot of one of her older classes called Clear the Desk, where you use your stash and you just keep you make a kit and then you scrap until the kit is completely done. And she's going to do, I think, 4 kits. And I really have been enjoying it. And I made one layout yesterday that I just posted on Instagram. And then I have a partially finished layout that I was working on this morning because I kind of just needed to get back into the creative flow before I went live for you guys, because I didn't want you guys sitting here while I was like, oh, what am I going to do? So I'm feeling good about today's live. This should be a fun layout to make. So I'm just drawing my stitched line around the edge of the paper. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. I'm going to trim up my photos. So I printed out, I don't know what size photos Michelle has on this layout, but I printed mine at 2x2, mainly because I had a template on my Project Life app that would print out 2x2, so that's what I went with, because I'm all about trying to make it as easy as I can on myself these days with so much going on. Oh, hi, Jessica's mom and dad. Jessica's dad, I hope that you are feeling better, and I'm thinking of you. And I am hoping that you make a smooth recovery. All right. So I am going to start picking out my papers. Let's go with my 6x8 pad. No sense in cutting into the big papers for a grid layout, right? Okay, I like the orange. Collapse. This one's cute. We'll do tennis ball and the plaid. Okay, so I'm going to start cutting papers. Let's see. Since the photos are 2x2, I think I'm going to do 2.5 by 2.5, and we'll see how that looks. So, bring my trimmer back in. Do I want to, yeah, Yeah, let's do 2.5. 2.5. Okay. Some green. Plaid. I think I'm going to need to pull, I'm going to need to pull 2 more papers because this has kind of a graphic on the back. Alright. There's Anna. Hi, Anna. Alright, I got a 4. Oh, I love that stripe. Oh, I didn't realize this is also the kitties. The kitties are in here too. I didn't realize it was for both collections. But that is quite all right. Let's use the flowers. Put some flowers down. I'm gonna do this. And one more. All right, is that 9? No, that's not 9. I should learn how to count. 9. Okay, I need one more square. And I'll do the yellow. Alrighty. Now I should have my 9 pieces of paper. Yep. And my 4 photos. I like to bring mine in a little bit closer, so I am going to have some space around the edge, but I'm going to try to do what Michelle has done and put my embellishments off to the side to kind of take up that space. Like, you see how far the balloon is going off, this tree is off the side here. So let's go ahead and get that done. I'm going to clear the papers off. I don't need them anymore, so let's clear all the paper off. My desk. Oh, I forgot I had these. And I'm gonna just start gluing down my grid because the main part of this layout is going to be embellishing. So that's going to be the fun part. You know Shamel's classes. You have time, Jess. You have plenty of time to take a look at it. All right, so, I also pulled these things in. So now I found that you can find pug embellishments, but you can't find black pug embellishments. So for every occasion that my husband buys me a card for, he's been going on Etsy and buying greeting cards that have black pugs in them. So, I just realized that these aren't in frame. So I go in and I fussy cut out all the black pugs from the greeting cards that he's given me, and I'm using them as scrapbook embellishments. And I figured that's a way that I can keep the card, but I can also have some little Lunas to go on the page. All right, so Michelle has her title in the center. And then, all right, here we go. I'm going to start gluing down. I'm going to keep the one in the center straight. And then the rest I'm going to do, you know, on the diagonal. All right, so I think I'm going to do it like that. I think I can move these over just a smidge. All right. Yeah, that looks about the same distance. Okay. I am just going to lightly tack these down in the center because I may need to move them later, so I'm just going to put a little bit of adhesive in the center in case I need to move them around. Oh my gosh, I'm so, all the chat is like going crazy today. I can't see it. Okay, let me see. Ah, show inspiration layout. Okay, so I am scrap lifting Michelle for the mini crop challenge. This is the layout that I'm scrap lifting because I really like a grid layout. I love that she did the stitch border and she did a layout of her pugs. So I'm just totally copying her and doing a layout of my pug. All right, where did I leave off? Okay, here we go. I think, am I going live? I don't think I'm going live next week. I'm going live, I think, again in 2 weeks. And I think that live might be boys in tuxedos because they were so cute at their uncle's wedding. And I just totally did that wrong. Okay. So I'm going to have to go through and see who I'm going to scrap lift on my next live. Or I could scrap lift myself, but I think I want to scrap lift another one of the designers on my next live. Yeah, oh, they looked so cute. They are so not the angels that they looked like they were in the photos because they were adorable and they behaved themselves. Don't get me wrong. They were on their best behavior. But they just look so sweet and cute and it's like then the next day they're like WrestleMania, you know? So, all right. So my title is going to be Summer Puggin', like the song from Greece, because these were all summertime photos of her on the deck. And I'm going to go with the pickle juice color for the letters. Okay. Oh, that's exciting, Jess. I can't wait to see it. Obviously, there is absolutely no rush. And, you know, this is so much fun, this like lifting. I might even just do it even after all of my May lives are done, just because it's fun. So, and since I've just been going nonstop with the kids for the last 2 months, it's nice to not have to think too hard about a layout. And I'm going to put this little thing there. All right. So I got my letters out. Let's just throw these on the floor. And let's line up. Oh, thanks, Janice. Yeah, I was thinking about it and I told my husband that I was going to do this as a title and he actually knew what I was referencing. I was a little surprised. Right, there we go. We have Summer Puggin. And Anna, where's Anna going? I gotta scroll back up. Where's Anna going? Universal. Oh, Anna, when you come back, we're gonna have to talk because we want to take our kids to that Epic Universe so bad. They both want to go to the Super Mario Park. So I will have to talk to you. I had a coworker who just went there too on a band trip with her kid, and she said that it was awesome. If you like Mario, Super Mario, it's really, really cool. So I'm excited. I don't know when we're gonna go, but we're thinking about it. All right. Let's add this one. Life is better with a dog. I like that. Oh, there's Speak of the Devil. There she is barking downstairs. I hear her. Oh, you've never been to Disney because you always want to go to Universal. We have been to Disney with my older son, but he was very small at that point in time. He was only 2.5, so it was a lot of Magic Kingdom and a lot of not really. I mean, we went. We kind of. It's gonna sound terrible. We kind of forced him to go up to see a lot of the characters, even though he didn't really like it. He did really like going up to see the princesses, but I think because they are not masked, they are real humans, I think he likes that. Let's do rough up here. Oh, I'm going to hold off because I think I'm going to layer something behind the rough. Islands of Adventure. I think I went to Islands of Adventure back in the day. Is Islands of Adventure the one that there's like a Spider-Man ride and there is a Hulk roller coaster, like a really big Hulk roller coaster? I think I've been to that one. But this was like long time ago. Yeah, Universal is heavy on thrill rides. Yeah, I mean, that's why they want to go to that because they don't. Well, Finn will tell you he doesn't want to go on any rides. Oh, look at this Beware cutest dog. Oh, let's put this behind her with her wet face. What was I saying? I got distracted by that sign. Yeah, you know, Aiden and Chris, they just want to go on the big roller coasters. Finn just wants to spend life in the Super Mario land. I will probably just be in wherever there is a dragon. That's where I'm going to be. So, Puppuccino, no rough days. Do that. Okay, so that is Islands. Okay, so I did go to Islands of Adventure, but I went to Islands of Adventure before they added a Harry Potter part to that park, I think. When I was there, that like Hogwarts ride had like first opened. Bon appetit. That's cute. All right, let me see. Oh, but I do want to add in another one of these foam stickers. Maybe I'll add this one in up here. Maybe I'll move this over here. This one in up here. What can I stick this to that it won't? Maybe I could stick it to this plastic. Only because that kind of looks like a pug, even though it doesn't look like my pug. It kind of looks like a pug. All right, we got that. And some of these I'm going to pop up on foam to make them a little bit more dimensional. And I also want to add in, I think Michelle had, oh, she had some tabs on here too. Her layout is just so cute. It's such a good mix of all these embellishments. And I like that I can kind of mimic. She has some speech bubbles in here. And that I have the speech bubbles going on here. All right. Let's see. Puppy chow kibble. I want something to kind of go behind that doggy face. There's a doggy bed. Let me see what's in the page pieces here. No, I'm going to save that for another layout. Oh yeah, Janice. I think the Epic Universe is a brand new park. I think it just opened like this year or late last year at some point. I also have these from Scrap and Happy Studio that I'm going to add in, but I still am looking for something to put behind this guy. So I can put the bed because it's kind of not very detailed. No, I don't like that. Maybe the fire hydrant. I'm gonna try to get this back on my sticker sheet. All right, let's try the fire hydrant. Okay, that I like better. So I'm gonna do the fire hydrant, and then this guy. Right. Let's see. I'm gonna stick this down. This I'm gonna pop up. Where are my foam squares? Oh, give me a second. I'm gonna get a new pack of bigger foam squares to use. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to take off like 100 different backers, which nobody wants to sit and watch me take off backing off 100 little dots. We don't have time for that. So we're gonna go for some bigger foam squares. All right. Puppy chow right here. Ruff is getting popped up. All right, this is all attached down. Bark is getting popped up. This layout is coming together so quickly. You're gonna have to go on the Velociraptor roller coaster. Aw. I'm gonna have to add a little bit of glue behind these, I think. They do not want to stick down. And I'm gonna pop up the dog dish. And this I'm gonna adhere flat. This I'm gonna stick up. Here we go. Thank you. It's hard not to make a cute layout when you have cute puppies on your pages. So I think I'm gonna save these two puggies for another time. I think I'm gonna put the little puggy silhouettes in here somewhere. All right, I'm gonna try to lift the foam sticker up. Maybe I should put some glue on the back of this first. Let's think smart. I'm gonna stick the puggy behind that. And then this puggy can go maybe up here. Oh, Diane. So my husband always buys me greeting cards for like my birthday, Christmas, Valentine's, whatever, off of Etsy, because you cannot find greeting cards with black pugs on them. So he gives me those cards, and then I fussy cut the little images out of the card and I save them for embellishments for my page. So they are not purchased from anywhere other than a card that was gifted to me. All right. Now I'm going to go down and look for smaller. Oh, I never glued this guy down. I'm going to look for some smaller embellishments to add on. I also feel like I need something maybe down here. There are phrase stickers. So we can add in some phrase stickers around. Look at this, positively adorable. My pup, we'll stick that under here. And I'm going to put one more phrase sticker under this photo. Let's see. I want something. I rough you. That's cute. Also take a look at these. What am I doing? Oh, I'm not even opening it. I'm pulling off. I don't. Okay. I'm like not even looking at what I'm doing, and I pulled off some random label on the back. We can do doggone cute. It already says cute there. Okay, let's do here. I'm just going to rip the foam off the back so it's not too much where it's popping off. I'm going to put some double stick tape on the back of this. And hope that it stays. Should. Hey Janice, thank you. All right. Let's put another one down here. I'm like trying to get these foam squares off. It's not always the easiest thing. There we go. Okay. All right, I feel like I need to add a little bit to the title. So I'm looking at what Michelle did. So she had a big title on the square, and then it looks like she added an embellishment to the dot in the eye. And then she has some interior embellishments that are kind of touching this. So let me see what I can do to kind of mimic that, to kind of bring it in a little bit more. I can do this Bon Appetit under the food bowl and have it kind of touching the title block. Have all these little hearts and paw prints. We have some balls. These are going to be used. We got some sticks. She does love a good stick, this one. Although sometimes the sticks are bigger than she is. Yeah, I'm going to put that in there. A dog's life. Because this is her life all summer long. She comes outside. She lays on the deck. We throw her in the pool because you can't let a pug get too hot. She gets wet, and then she lays in the sun until she dries, and then we repeat. So it's a whole process with her. Sometimes she lays in her tent. All right, so I have my little bits that are from the embellishment pack. I got some little stickers, and I have these, and then I have enamel dots. But I don't know if I'm going to use these because I already have Flair. Let's add, do I have any more than one? Simple Stories only put one flower cluster. How am I supposed to make 3, my group of 3 with only one? That's sad. All right, let's use some stickers instead. Okay. Some hearts. Thanks, Rosie. Can throw in a tennis ball somewhere. Can I fit a tennis ball anywhere? That is a question. No. Here we have a tennis ball that does not have a little motion line after it, so I'm going to use that instead. And put a little heart inside of the doghouse. All right, how am I doing on time? Oh, wow. That was a fast 45 minutes. I feel like this went, I don't know what I feel like. I feel like I should probably do enamel dots now. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling I should probably do enamel dots. So let me pull them out. Maybe I can use up this whole pack. So let's start adding my little sprinkles. I'll do that one. Put some up here. Do a really tight cluster here. Let's see, how did Michelle do hers? Okay, so Michelle used her enamel dots more as accents. So she put them in the centers of the flowers, and she put them, you know, around here on the dots, on the butterfly. So hers are a little bit different than mine. I don't really have too many spots on my images where I could do that. I mean, I could do on there. Let's try that. And I also have my cluster going in a diagonal, which is nice. Let's see. I could put this big one on there. I could put a couple on here. Let's do that. I have another pack. So maybe we could do like, I can pick out like 3 colors and put them in the centers of the flowers around the phrase. So let's do, and then let's do this yellow one. And then that gives me a little triangle around. All right, so now the question is, should I do some splattering on this? Or do you think that this is good enough? I'm a little worried. I kind of thought that I'd want to do splatter, but I'm feeling like, first of all, I'm feeling like this G is a little crooked. Let me fix that. I'm worried that I might like mess it up a bit if I do splatters. What do you guys think? Yes or no to splattering? And what color should I splatter if I splatter? All right, I'm like, I could use, if I did splatter with a fan brush, it would be a very fine splatter. No, maybe I shouldn't push my luck. Maybe I shouldn't push my luck because I do love this layout. I love it. There's not going to be any journaling on it. I mean, maybe I could write a little bit under here like, I know we don't have T here. T would be on the on Team Splatter. Okay, I'm not going to do splatter. I'm just trying to figure out where I can stick my journaling. It's not going to be a lot. It's just going to be like, these are pictures of Luna in June. Maybe I could just fit that under here. Let me see. Pull out my gel pen again. There. Okay, so there's my journaling. I just knocked something off my desk. All right. So since it seems like everybody is no splatter, I am going to end it here. I forget when you have until, I think it's the end of the month, you have to do all of the scrap lifting challenges. And yeah, so this is my layout. And this is what the original looks like. So pretty close. Cute. Different feel from, because different collections, but I love both layouts. I think they're both really adorable pages. So that's it for me today, guys. I will see you in 2 weeks, I think, is my next live. So I'll see you then. Have a great weekend. Bye.